Hi, and welcome to the Angel Advisory for the week of January 31st to February 6th. We're coming into the first week of the year, or the month, pardon me. We've already done the first week of the year, although some of us would like a redo maybe of January and might be the first day of our year. Anyways, when I was checking in and asking for a message for this week, it came to me very clearly, and it was like all things in good time. This is not a week for us to be pushing forward on things, and it could feel like things are stuck a little bit and that we are like a bull in a china shop and we're just trying to make everything work, and it's not actually happening very good or very easily, and that because we are trying to force things. So all things in good time means that it will come to us when it needs to, exactly in the divine right time, and everything will just be bang, there it is. So this could also give us the other side of trying to force things to go. It could be that all of a sudden, like lightning, things are just moving along and happening, and we might feel that, we need to catch our breath, that things are happening a little too quickly. So that's kind of the energy of what this week is all about. It's kind of a push you, pull me kind of an energy where some things will seem like they're plodding along and we're trying to force our way through them, while other things will be happening so quickly that we will be wishing that they would just slow down just a little bit. But the main message was all things in good time, and we need to remember that everything will happen exactly as it needs to, when it needs to, and as long as we can just go with the flow and try and keep up with whatever's happening and sort of recognize if we are pushing things and things aren't going, to just sort of step back and wait for the opportune time. And when things are happening so quickly, if we can just sort of, take breaths while it's happening and allow it to happen that quickly, it should be a fairly good week for all of us. So today we'll use the map cards again, and we'll map out our week. So let's see what the cards have to say to support this yin-yang, push-pull kind of energy that we are having this week and waiting for things to happen in their own divine time. Home. I don't know if you guys can, probably not. See if I can get a little more light. That's not really going to help. Oh, there we go. Home. So home is a really good card because it kind of tells us that this is a good week to be homebodies if we can. We probably all have to go to work and everything, and so we're out in that, but it's also a good time to pay attention to what's going on at home and to be at home and just be there an awful lot. And that will probably alleviate us feeling like we're pushing things or trying to, have things happen too quickly. And that if we are more home-based this week than out there trying to have things happen. It's not to say that we are going to be hermits this week, because definitely we will not be. There will be things that we need to do or that we want to do, and by all means you should carry on and do those things. But just know that home is sort of your sacred space this week, and that is where you will feel truly grounded and connected with yourself. So that is what and this one here. Magic Prayer is also one of the cards that's coming out. Can't really see these too well, but don't worry, I'll post them. So the Magic Prayer is really feeling to me like, okay, talk with your angels, talk with your gang, talk with God, whomever you believe, Source, Universe, Buddha, whatever you believe in, Jehovah, and that. And the magic of prayer is sort of like getting anything you're worrying about off of your chest, because the premise is that we are talking about it with someone that is higher than us. So the magic prayer is really important for us to sort of, if we get frustrated or if we're feeling overwhelmed, to make sure that we take a moment and just say, hey guys, I really need some help here. And why isn't this going? What are the signs? Can you show me and give me some guidance? And then that we have the patience and wait for that to be answered. because it will be answered. And again, all things happen in the right time and exactly when they should. So spend a little bit of time, maybe meditating, journaling, and just sort of talking with your gang about what is going on in your life and what you wish would speed up and what you wish would slow down. And ask them to give you signs, to give you guidance, and then pay attention and take it as they come to you. Trust yourself also on that, because that's a huge thing, to trust that you are in fact listening and you are following the signs. So then we have Sacred Pool. I love the Sacred Pool card, and that to me it always speaks of just finding a spot. And I love water anyways, but and I feel really connected with it. But a sacred pool is a place where you go that you feel comfortable, that you feel safe, and you spend time there. So perhaps that's where you're going to go to do your prayer, whether it's at home, which for most of us, that is where our sacred pool is. Our sacred pool is at home. But it's also, the Sacred Pool card is also about making a wish in like a wishing well, in that it speaks about that. The other card that came out with it was the listening. So as you are at your sacred space and you are giving your magic prayers, don't forget to listen, because they are listening and they are hearing everything that is collectively going on and the things that you're asking for help with. So listen and pay attention to what they're saying to you in the form of signs and guidance that they're giving you. And I have spoken of this before, but remember, if something comes to you 3 times, you really should check it out, because it means that it's important for you right then in that moment. And a lot of times, for myself, when I'm thinking about something and something will come up and I get like a flash of excitement over this, it's sort of a little while later, it usually comes to me that it's like, why was I excited about that one little piece of information? And how does that tie into everything that I am processing and going through right now in my life? So listen, take some time out. Again, meditate, pray, whatever. Do a time out this week. Go with the flow. We'll pull one more card if they are so allowing us to. Oh, that one is jumping out. And it's the Golden Palace. So this week it's about being in your comfort zone, because we have the Sacred Pool, the Golden Palace, and we have home. This is like, to me, the Golden Palace is our home. It's where we feel the best. And so this, to me, is really about us being in our comfort zone this week, not pushing outside of it. And perhaps that is why the message is all things in good time. Don't worry about forcing it or questioning things. Just allow it to be exactly what it needs to be this week. Overall, I feel that this week is ripe with lots of blessings for all of us, and that we really have nothing to worry about. Just go with the flow and just be in the moment, and always know that you don't need to step out of your comfort zone this week. Things will happen in divine timing. So I'm going to say namaste to each and every one of you, and I will talk to you again next week. Have a great one, everybody.